Today, continuity. This is the the evening from when I made the tortillas in the morning. Just continuity. If nobody cares but me about that. But anyway, got these steaks, these nice T-bones. They're have a nice bone. One has a smaller bone than the other, but I think they're still pretty nice, nice looking. So I'm gonna cook them. They are thin though. They're what is about 3/4 of an inch thick, so they're not too thick. I'm just gonna do it on the skillet, on the pan, for about 90 seconds on either side. I salt, peppered, and garlic powder on them. So I let them. I did that about 8 hours ago. Sat them in the fridge for that time. About an hour ago, I took them out, tried to get them up to close to room temperature as possible. I'm waiting for my pan to heat up, and then we'll get cooking. I'm hungry. I wasn't too terribly hungry, but then I smelled it, and of course, I have some tater tots going. The fan is going here. It's gonna get a little bit smoky, but let's watch them sizzle. Shouldn't take long. Let's not forget I have my Insta-Read thermometer. This thing works really great. What I'm looking for is about 130. When they get to about 130, I'll take them off and let them sit. They'll still cook a little bit more, so it'll probably get up to about $1.40, but that'll be fine. I want them to be medium rare, hopefully. Maybe a bit south of that, maybe more towards. I want to get them rare, and then when I plate them and let them sit, they'll probably get up to around medium rare, which is where I want them. This bone is going to help me a lot with the flavor. Here, we're almost ready. Almost, there we go. Gonna repeat it and flip them. Color looks real nice. These guys are still kind of big, or a little bit too big for this pan, but I think we'll be okay. So once I hit 90 seconds here, I'm gonna temp them and then go from there as far as just if I need to put a little more time on them. I really doubt it, because like I said, these guys are thin and they shouldn't be that hard to cook. So the nice thing about this, you get a really good meal, and it takes like 15 minutes total to do everything. Oh, we're done. Let's go ahead and temp and see what we look like. Still a bit low, lower than I'd like. So I'm gonna flip again and do about a minute. They're coming along though. So. About a minute. The temperature is still a little bit low. Gonna flip them one more time for another minute, and I think we'll be okay. Okay, now we're getting good temperatures here. We're getting 120s. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, yeah, we're in good shape now. Once this minute goes up, we're almost done with the minute actually. I can take them off and they'll be ready to go. It's like I said, thin, So they should be super simple. Alright, and it's done. And double check the temps. Yeah. Looking good. So we have our steaks. Focus. There you go. So we have our steaks. They're setting. I'm gonna have to set a timer for 10 minutes, as always. Gotta let them rest, but they look really good. Let's take a look at them. So here we have them. They are they look good. They have nice color on them. They have the temperatures are right where I want them to be. So letting them sit will let the juices collect back in, and the cooking to finish off just a little bit. But otherwise, I think we're in good shape. Got about a minute left. I always get anxious just before, but I think we're good enough to go ahead and start cutting. Yeah, there you go. That's a good color there. Look how juicy it is. Look at that. Juicy and pink. It's exactly what I wanted. Perfect. So, this is a steak win. I'll give myself an A. I'll go all the way up to give myself an A on this. I think the key is knowing how to use my pan, how to use the temperature on my stove, and that instant thermometer. The instant thermometer is a great thing. It's the greatest thing I've gotten to help me cook steaks. It's $15, so you can't lose. That's my steaks. Now I'm gonna eat.